Sullivan needs 8 for a title. Bang!
There's the emotion.
There it is.
Boom! Jordan Richard.
Champion again.
We're just about ready, once we get this bowling ball given away, to call our first match. Any bold predictions, Mr. Peasel, about our first match between Becca and Elise?
I mean, Becca's coming off that big game.
She is.
So she's got some momentum there. But Elise has been more stable, I think, consistent throughout the day. So I'm going to give the edge to Elise right away.
All right, I like it. Well, let's see how this unfolds. They are just working out who's going to lead us off on the left lane. Looks like it's going to be Rebecca. We've got that giveaway running, so be sure that you guys get your entries submitted as we fire off match number 1 here. Becca Hagerman getting us started off here on the left lane. Looks like she's throwing a phase 2 right around that 7-board zone. Got a little behind the head pin, leaves a 2-8. Not a bad release to start. They did recondition the lanes and have just traditional practice for a step ladder here where they had 15 minutes prior to start. And as we go match by match, we'll get Carlene as well as Nicole out on this pair as well, just for them to get fired up. Greg is making sure that we get these Lane Talk scores on the board for y'all out in Bowl TV land. Nice and accurate and easy to read as well. Thank you, Lane Talk. So Rebecca starts off with a spare. Elise Bolton, who had a strong day, very consistent. That was the motto of her day. Stay consistent. Steps up, first one here in the first match, 10 straight back. See ya later, pins. Elise's high game of the day was 224. Her low game of the day was 170. And all the other ones put together got her to an even 1,600 for 8 games. Elise does have a good history on the PWBA regional circuit. She's got 2 regional titles since her first one was 2019. And second last year, both in Cleveland at Parma Heights. Second shot looks a little left, 310. Not quite enough to get through that one. Elise had a very successful collegiate career at Nebraska. Was 5-time junior Team USA member. And was a semifinalist at the 2019 Regional Showdown. As she looks to run down this baby split and does so in textbook fashion. Good start for Elise.
She's been doing that all day, covering spares.
Yeah, we were just talking about that, keeping the lows high, and because that's the way. If it was so hard, to string strikes for everybody. I mean, the fact that Becca shot 268 is really she locked it in. She looks to lock this one in, wraps a bit of a 10-pin. But yeah, she went 5-bagger, spare, sheet. By my count, that's 2 5-baggers. That was hard to do today.
Impressive.
Nicole started the day strong, 276, had, I believe, the front 7 that game. And we thought we were in for one thing, and then we were definitely not in for a score fest, and that's all right.
And now they re-oiled.
They have re-oiled. And this is the 3rd time that this pattern's been laid down on this pair today. So what that's going to do is it's generally going to flatten it out. Take a peek at our oil pattern here. Thank you to Kegel for helping us out with this. We got a 27 mil pattern over 39 feet. There's a decent amount of ratio outside of 6, but we didn't see the players use it a lot. Most of the strikes were found more in the heart of the lane. Now that was during qualifying, that was during a lot of cross traffic. Now we've got 4 players kind of playing the same part of the lane towards the outside. So transition will be different. The question is, who does it favor more? As Becca steps up for her 3rd frame.
Good shot.
Flushed. Great shot for Becca. 5 frames between our 2 competitors. Easily clean thus far. Like I said, I think we're going to see a lot more strikes in these 3 matches. Greg, what do you think?
I think so, too. I mean, obviously, these are our top 4 bowlers already, but them breaking down the lanes together,
Yeah.
it's going to equate to what should be a really good show.
Elise Bolton looking to match Becca's strikeout with one of her own. Oh, brutal upper decker 7-pin. What a great shot. She,
Sorry about that.
that's all right. Oh, the head pin just hopped right in front of it. Oh, that's brutal. What a 9 count. All right, let's make sure she can run this down. Beautiful spare there for Elise. No doubter on that one. Elise hails out of Florida. I believe the official location is Apollo Beach. Don't ask me where that is. Besides, it's in Florida. Probably near an ocean or the Gulf of Mexico.
I like your odds on that.
I think my odds are strong. But I think her ball reaction is actually stronger. Looks like she's throwing a Roto Grip XL. That one she fed out to the right a little bit. And, ooh, crumples a 4-pin.
You know, if you get that hit, the 4-pin, you're in the right part of the lane a lot of times.
Yeah? I normally am not a big fan of that hit. Here, let's take a peek at this. See, because that one had like Big 4 kind of written on it, and then it just didn't.
Just, nope.
I don't know.
I'm going down.
Well, hey, it's 10 on the board either way. See if we can get our first double of the match here. 4th frame for Becca. Phase 2.
Oh, yeah.
Rack Ripper.
Oh, yeah.
Rack Ripper. What a great shot by Becca. Here it comes. Look out below. Messenger for good measure, too.
Good shot.
Now, my memory is not what it used to be, Greg. Do you remember if Becca was throwing this ball in the last game?
That is a really good question.
I don't think she was.
Yeah.
It would surprise me if she did.
I don't think she was.
That one, she just looks like she kind of rushed that one a little bit. Feet got ahead of the swing. We're going to see some strikes tonight. However, do not let that make you believe that this pattern was easy. We had a whole lot more games under 200 today than we had over 200. Pretty reminiscent of the Queens qualifying and how tricky the lane pattern got over time. Becca goes for a 310 of her own and
Good cover.
textbook.
If you are curious where people did finish, we got the scores on the bottom left there. Click there. You can see with the qualifying. 49 ladies, I believe.
48.
48.
We did have one lost one this morning.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But, yeah, 48.
On a Saturday afternoon.
Here in Green Bay.
Elise Bolton looking for her first double. Got that one out. Gets the 4-pin to go again. See, now that's the type of 4-pin I'm a lot more comfortable with. When it goes kind of to the outside of it, like that's
the light. Yeah, the light.
The light one is way more my speed.
Either one are good.
It's just I don't know.
That's a big double though.
That is. Yeah, I mean that's
build off that.
That's pretty much tie ball game here. Elise does have a 2-pin lead. This one would make it 12. Got that one to the spot.
Got it again.
I think she might have missed that one at the bottom just a little bit.
Let's take a look.
Yeah, I'm curious.
It looked like she.
No, she threw that pretty well. Maybe she got around it a little early.
It looked like just body action, like she missed right.
So there's something about the way that this pattern's transitioned that it seemed to have stretched, but not like, you know.
Yep.
The cross traffic was probably what threw it out. So like now I think we're just going to see a more natural stretch of an oil pattern. Becca looking to get back on the strike train.
Oh, she doesn't get
another
the hit.
7-pin. Yeah, that was not an upper decker 7-pin. That was a Swish 7, but 7-pin no less. So that's going to extend Elise's lead by 1. So far, clean. Even 2 converted splits.
It's what you'd expect from the top 4. Just
Yeah.
Fill those frames. Each of these ladies with a split conversion in this game already. It's not a lot of split conversions.
A lot of them. A lot of good ones, too.
Yeah.
Bailey Gibson's 410 was probably my favorite one. But yeah, the Jacksonville State grad here, though, and now UW Whitewater female varsity head coach. She's got to get back on the strike train here. I mean, I wouldn't say that this is must-strike territory, but if you are Becca, you're probably thinking this is must-strike territory. Because if you don't strike here, then you need help.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
I don't like the feeling of needing help.
Not against Elise, especially.
Right.
Like she's gonna fill those frames, and if she's got those light hits working, watch out.
That's a pretty good shot out of Becca there. Oh, wrap 10. That's brutal.
Good shot.
That one is gonna. There we go. Out to about the 6 board and just whoop right around it. And that 6-pin almost tried to come back and catch it.
Still a good shot.
Great shot.
Unfortunate.
That's one of those where you just tell yourself, don't throw it that good. Never get 10 throwing it that good. So now Becca needs some help. She's not into the territory where Elise needs to open quite yet, but if Elise puts up the next 2, that's a big hill to climb.
See if she can put the foot down. Boom.
Roto Grip XL in hand. Elise Bolton for 4 in a row. Gets them all to go.
Again.
Dude, she's so good at that hit.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, I came down to Rockford for that regional, and where Elise actually took 2nd to Jody Western. And it was that hit every time. It was just push the 5-pin to the left and just let them all spin around each other. And she's just real good at it.
Yeah, do what works.
For 5 in a row, and to really put the pressure on.
Oh, yes.
That was flushed. Flushed. Wow.
Good shot.
So this one, she stays through a little bit better compared to the last shot on that lane. It doesn't quite spin. There's a little less axis rotation. It rolls a little bit sooner, and sayonara sucker.
All right, well, Rebecca's now.
Now we are definitely
that
in
situation.
must-strike territory.
Yes.
There's no more options. If I know anything about Becca, she's about to really put one in the pocket here. That's a great shot. That was a phenomenal shot. I don't know if I can really describe how good that shot was, because it was all just the way her hand got through the ball, but it was nailed.
I used to call those money.
Yes.
Straight cash.
Yeah. Little Randy Moss. Straight cash, homie.
Yep.
All right. To keep her in the match, Becca Hagerman needs this one. That's another great shot.
Oh, man, just kind of laid there.
Yeah, that one, it was fast. It was definitely a little bit quicker. And that's a true blood flat 10. So now, let's see. So that's going to put Becca at 215 max. Elise is already in the 230s. So she's...
You need a lot of help.
One open would still keep... It would still give Becca a chance, I believe. Whether it's the first one, the 9th, or the first one in the 10th. So all Elise has to do is fill 2 frames. And then the match is done.
If I was a betting man, I'd take the over. Just based on her record today.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you know it's going to hit the 1-3. Strike basically ends it, though. So let's see if she's got it. Elise Bolton, 6 in a row. Can she get it? Oh, my gosh.
Got it again.
Those are just savage. Those hits are so brutal. Oh, my gosh.
She can continue that throughout this ladder. Oh, she's going to be tough to beat.
Yes. I'm talking to the old boyfriend. Nate Garcia's here. He's doing the cameraman thing. Thinking about next match already. Does she ride with the XL into the next match? Do they try a ball change in the fill here, or just say, hey, this is working?
Almost.
Just keep throwing it good. At this point, like, she's got ball reaction. The lanes are going to come to her even more. Carlene's probably going to be left of her, would be my guess. We know Nicole's going to be left of her.
Yep.
So in terms of the fronts blowing up, it's only her traffic. So potentially just keep focusing on that early roll.
Is there any worry with the players coming up to the left of her, pushing oil down the lane?
So yes, but if they're, because I think for them to be left of her, they're going to have to be a full zone. There's not going to be like this pinch point where they're crossing lines. They're all throwing it to the same spot. So because of that, you will get some mop into the break point. Probably not a ton, because if you're throwing it from there, you're throwing a ball that flares a lot.
Yep.
However, it does. It is possible. I think the early roll that Elise is going to be able to just. Yeah, because that's.
Yep.
She knows that that's out of the question. So now she's playing the first 30 feet of the lane, and as soon as it starts to roll, it's probably good. If it gets past that spot and it gets into the wiggle and it isn't really going towards the pocket, then that's a bad shot. There is possibility for that. There's also a possibility that she completely cracks open the pair and walls them in for those that are left of her. That is, we've all been there. But 245 for Elise. Dominating win.
Impressive start. Another clean game.
2 clean games.
Yeah, both clean games here.
Both clean games. We'll let Becca finish up here, and then we will hear from Lane Talk. And then after that, make sure you guys stick around because we got another bowling ball to give away. This one's a motive one, so if you are a motivated bowler, or if you're not, you think you want to be, now is the time to be ready. Becca gets them all to finish with a 2:15. First match complete. And we will move on to our semifinals here at the PWBA Green Bay Regional. We'll be right back. Here's Lane Talk.
Got some exciting news.
We now have a pro subscription
for bowlers who really want to take their game to the next level.
The biggest thing, you can tag and label each game.
Whenever you use a ball, whatever oil pattern that you're on,
You can now track the ball's performance and compare balls side by side.
it is incredibly powerful and it is going to help you analyze your game.
Boom! Try Lane Talk Pro free for 1 month. Upgrading the app, and we'll see you on Lane Talk.
All right, folks, thank you to Lane Talk. Remember, Lane Talk is a valuable USBC Gold partner. So stop by lanetalk.com to find some live scoring links in centers across the United States, here at the Ashwaubenon Bowling Alley, and all the latest products to help you track your scores and improve your game. All right, Motive fans, now's the time. Get ready. We got another bowling ball to give away.
Countdown has begun.
Here we go. All right, Greg's gonna run and get our scoreboard all fixed up as Carlene and Nicole get some practice shots in here. Will be a few minutes since we've got both of them getting those reps in. That was a, yeah, I'd be nodding my head at that shape too, Carlene. For anyone that's curious and wasn't able to see that, that was a Venom shock. Nicole Wilson is throwing a attention star. Hopefully that doesn't happen again. Oof. All right, the giveaway has begun. So again, all of our Motive fans and everybody else that's hanging out here in Bowl TV land, submit that entry. We did cruise by who won the hammer ball. I apologize for that. We will make sure that you receive your ball. I'll make sure that I pay attention this time. Yes. Just keep working on these warm-up shots. Looks like, like we said, I think the transition's going to be a little bit nicer, so we will see. All right. AJ Fogarty, 824, won the giveaway. There we go. That's a new Motive ball for you, AJ.
Not like going into the new league season with a new piece of equipment.
I love it. I love it. Now, mind you, I get them. So I bowled a league. It was an every other week league 2 years ago, and I didn't use the same ball for like I used a new ball every single game for the whole league, and I averaged like 240. It was great. It was a problem. It was hilarious, but we're doing great.
That's impressive.
Had to confirm with the man in charge, Damon Sirocco. The winner of this event will be automatically entered into the PWBA Regional Showdown in December.
In Orlando.
Orlando, Florida. First week of December. That sounds a whole lot better than Wisconsin in the first week of December, so I couldn't be more excited about that event. It's going to be a good time. Looks like we're getting fired up here, though. Carlene's going to start us off on the left lane. You guys can disregard the totals that you see on your screen. Just the way the scoring system works, it just keeps adding things up as we replace names around. So just keep an eye on the lines.
And the names are currently need to be updated as well. We're gonna we'll get that shifted.
But first, we're gonna watch Carlene throw her first shot of the semifinal match here at the PWBA Green Bay Regional. Ooh, with authority.
With authority, that's great.
Yes.
This is gonna be a good match.
Carlene is from Ogdensburg, and for those that aren't from the middle of nowhere in Wisconsin, that's in the middle of nowhere in Wisconsin. So, but it's less than 30 minutes away from here, I believe. I haven't tested the map yet, but grew up in Manawa, Wisconsin. Matt and Jenny own Kegler's Bowling Center, and Carlene in Bristol. Her sister, as Elise gets all 10 to go for herself. Little late 7 action. Carlene was a 2-time girls high school state champion here in Wisconsin. And Elise looking for an opening double, gets it outside that window, and sayonara. So as much as it looks like there's ratio and hook outside of 4, there is not. And if you start in there, then it really doesn't want to work. So that's why the players are focusing more towards the heart of the lane, even though traditionally, based off the way the lane graph reads, you wouldn't necessarily want to be there. The most important thing is what the ball is actually doing on the lane. And Elise's ball is going to miss the head pin there. To be fair, the rail is not an easy spare today. That one is a challenge. So an early open for Elise, and Carlene looking to take advantage. Carlene went to Stephen F. Austin. She made the Queens show, not this last season, but in 2023. 2022 ITC National Champion. She was tournament MVP, and here she's looking for her first PWBA regional title. Second frame with authority again. Something about that purple ball.
She's got it working.
She's got it. Opening double for Carlene Beyer. 24 years old only. Lots of bowling career left in front of Carlene. Her rookie season at Stephen F. Austin, 2019, she led off the NCAA championship show, the whole show.
Wow.
And made a lot of corner pins, which on TV is almost more impressive than striking. But she's not interested in corner pins here. That was really good. I think she threw that great. I think she knows she threw that great. Talk about working the inside part of the bowling ball. That was picture perfect.
10-pin had other plans, unfortunately.
It happens. You know,
6 right around it. That's unfortunate.
it's a part of the game,
It is.
and if it's me, I'm really not worried about it. Call me crazy. You can call me crazy for multiple reasons, but that's a pretty good one. Over 4th arrow, nice and straight. Almost off the approach before the ball even gets to the pin. That was a no-doubter.
See if Elise can bounce back here. After her first open in these couple of games. So,
Well, she's been one of our most consistent bowlers today, so I would expect a quality shot here. And we got more than quality on that. That was flushed for her. Elise did get to bowl some events on the national tour this year as well. She looks like she might have moved in a little bit on that. I don't know if it was intentional, but the 4.67 says no matter what it was the wrong idea. Oh, interestingly enough, in season points, Carlene and Elise finished 50th and 51st, respectively, right next to each other.
what are the odds of that?
But, man, they're not 0, apparently. As Elise is probably going to just go for the 2 here.
Oh, she gave it a run on all of them. Now, that would have been something.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen somebody make the 4.67, so something is right. But
Yeah, she's going
Carlene, with a double here, that's like one of those I'm going to win this match kind of doubles. Both for her, but also to say it to Elise.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, at least kind of figure out that left lane. Seems like that could be a problem for her right now. Left.
Yeah, I don't know if that was just too far. It looked like it almost got too right too fast and then like bounced off of it. Or she started it up the lane a little bit. Either way, 6'10", makeable.
I guess I missed. Were they throwing a lot of surface out there in practice?
That XL, regardless of how much surface you put on it, is dull. That cover has a lot of staying power. So and Becca's phase 2 had some also. I mean, you saw it there. You just see it there
for sure.
Hook, just that little bit of motion on the spare ball. But the other thing is too. This isn't Carlene's first show. She made the Queen show. I mean, that's like the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's one thing when we're bowling for a regional here, but she's experienced. She's bowled on national TV multiple times, but it still doesn't mean that heart rate doesn't get going a little bit because that trophy's sitting right over there.
I don't think that ever goes away. Some people say they do, but I can't believe that.
I'd quit if it ever did. Looks like that one got a little bit inside. She's leaving herself makeables, and that's what got her here. Carlene was unofficially, but probably our most consistent bowler of the day. Her low game of 183, her high game of 222, and everything else was in between to get to +7. Just in the pocket, hit in the hole, get to the 1-3, make your spare.
Following a simple game plan. It's working for her here too. She's got the lead.
There's something to be said about that, because don't get me wrong, Nicole Wilson led this tournament wire to wire for 8 games. After shooting 276, 145. After that, all the bets are off. It could have gone completely sideways. And then she bounces back and then kind of grinds out a couple, shoots a 250 in game 6, 256 to be specific. But at least really she's thinking she wants to double here. Like she got around that one early. Ooh, gotta love the old 1-5 snowplow. Gotta love it. Here we go. Let's watch this replay. Yeah, she lost that one at the bottom a little bit, held on to it a little long, and
Take a break.
actually even went Brooklyn. Hey, it ain't a break till you use it.
If the bowling gods are going to give it to you, you're going to take it.
Yeah, but now you got to show them that you remember how to strike too and flush this one. Because if you flush this one, then that never happened.
Yep.
If you throw a great shot, get them all to go. She's just got to get that ball out in front of her a little bit more. Just push through that little bit extra. Kind of like that.
I should do it.
Oh, wow. She almost snowplowed it again. So now, though, where she's at is I think the hook spot's moved. I think it's more outside. Because before it was like 9-board, and that looked pretty close to 9-board. And
I think
it didn't even think about holding pocket.
It looked like last game that was going to be good.
Yes, yes, but lots of ball. If it's and like we said earlier, she is trying to catch that early roll.
Yep.
So if it does that, but it's left, then you start getting into that flat part of the oil pattern, and great spare there for Elise. But this is now Carleen Byers' match to lose. And I don't think she intends to do that. The Manawa Wolf. Manawa High School, the Wolves. That's what her jersey is inspired by as her high school team.
Manawa. Where is Manawa?
About half an hour west of here or so.
Okay.
Middle of nowhere. Another one just splits the 8-9.
Great shot.
I'm not sure who she's giving a thumbs up to, but whoever it is must know that this shot was roped. I mean, that is.
Yeah, can't much
Does
better.
it get better than that?
I don't think so.
Man.
That was great.
When there's no pins left anywhere near the deck, you did it right. Like, it's not actually the most productive way to strike, but for Carleen, I think, and from a confidence perspective, it might actually be.
She puts another one here, too. Oh, it's really putting it.
She labeled that one.
Yes.
Oh, look out. Look out. Here comes Carl.
Yes.
Just that wide open hand through her release. Pow. Oh, yeah. Double fist pump. She knows it.
Elise needs this one.
Elise needs this one. That is for sure. And gets it. All right, all right. Don't give up now. You never know. It is. Well, there's a big deficit there for sure. I believe by my quick math that's a 60-pin deficit. But crazier things have happened. The pins still have to fall over. And with a strike here, it would at least keep Elise in the match with the need for some help. Got that one to the right. It's going to get up the hill.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Back in that switch zone.
That's where she wants to be. All right. It's not over yet, but 2 more here out of Carleen. Then it is. Elise is going to max out at 216. And Carleen is in the 240s by my 230s. Excuse me.
Carlene, another 2 shots like she just threw. Oh, maybe just even 1.
I'm going to be real curious to see because I know what a confident Carlene Beyer can do. I saw it in high school, I saw it in college, and now we're about to see it here. Oh, shreds it.
Yeah.
Shreds it. What a great shot by Carlene Beyer. Here we go. Just between second and third arrow. The hook spot is definitely further right.
Yep.
It's like 6 board. And just gets him to go. Not quite as authoritative, but now she's running on like, I know how to I can strike.
She really seems confident
Yes.
in what she's doing. She's seen the lane well, and it shows.
Carlene Beyer holds her fate in her hands here. 10 down, and this match is over.
Got in the lane.
4-6-7. Now I'm going to wait until she shoots this to even say what could happen.
I think that's a smart play.
Because she's going to go for the 2. There's been a couple times today that we've seen some 4-pins try to hop out.
Takes the 2.
Takes the 2. Take that medicine. So Elise maxes out at 216. I'm going to let these scores load so I don't do it wrong. As Lane Talk is, it'll get there. It'll get there. We know Elise needs the first 3.
Yeah, yeah, this one's a must.
This one, there's no choice about this one. All the pressure is on here. Ooh, what?
Wow.
What hit the 7? Okay. All right, we're not done yet. So basically, Elise can force Carlene to mark with the first 2 and 6. First 2 and 6 here in the 10th will force Carlene to mark. Or no, just that. Would that force a double?
A double.
That would force a double.
Yep.
Huge shot. Looking for 4 in a row.
Had it in.
I'm going to be honest, I really thought that was going to carry.
She had a hit earlier like that. Like almost exactly like
Yes.
that. And
Yes.
kicked the 6 and the 10 out.
But instead, the 6 stands.
Takes the pressure off Carlene a bit.
Yeah, I mean, now Carlene needs 5.
Yep.
So
So
I hate to say it's over till it's over, but it's over. So we're going to keep burning through our semifinal here, but looks like our finals are going to be our 1 and our 2 seed, Carlene Beyer and Nicole Wilson. Our 2 players that went plus today at the PWBA Green Bay Regional. A 39-foot pattern, 27 mils. Kegel's current oil conditioner. And
at least still a great tournament. She
great event.
She bowled well.
great event, for sure. Elise is going to go home today with $600 in her pocket. I'd take that.
Not too shabby
I'd take that. That's
For-
still a good Saturday.
for literally one day.
One day.
One
Like
day.
half a day.
Yeah. They
Dude.
were in and out here real quick.
Calculate that by the hour. It's good numbers. But now, between Carlene and Nicole, one of them's going to do that more. And whoever does that more is going to win $1,400.
And a title.
And that pretty crystal trophy over there. that?
A cool looking trophy.
It is a great looking trophy. I love that thing. Just elegant, classy.
Look at it, just sitting over there, waiting to be claimed.
Absolutely. Carly's just gonna keep riding the same train. She's gonna keep throwing that Venom Shock. There is no need for experimentation yet. That was.
Way
She
left.
was trying a different line. That's not it.
Well, you had the win. Try something a little bit different. That was a lot of different.
That's funny.
I don't think she's going to go with that.
That was a great win for Carleen. Great bowling by Elise. 3rd place finish. Great bowling by Becca. Today, 4th place today. Barely got herself in there, but gave herself a chance to bring home a title with a 268 finish in qualifying. But we are down to 2, Greg. 2 whole bowlers. And before we get to that, let's talk a little bit about the company that works with these lane patterns. That's Kegel, the official lane maintenance partner of the United States Bowling Congress and the PWBA. You know, every time we play that ad, I start bobbing my head.
It's got to beat, man.
Just grooving.
It's got to beat.
Just grooving. Thinking about how cool those new Atlas machines are. But you know what? I think.
You know what's cooler than those Atlas machines? The bowling ball. I guess I don't know.
I don't know. They're kind of close.
They're both pretty cool, but not everyone needs an Atlas machine.
But everybody could definitely use another new bowling ball. And this time, we're going to get to give away a Brunswick bowling ball of choice. And let me tell you this, folks. As a guy who has recently thrown the new Vaporize and Mesmerize, you're going to want to enter this giveaway. So we're going to get the clock started here. We have 60 seconds before our entries are open as Nicole is getting her practice shots in for our title match here at the Green Bay Regional. So get those mice ready. If you're in full screen mode, exit full screen mode. Otherwise, you will not see the giveaway for the Brunswick bowling ball. Now, as we're waiting, let's talk about the fact that Nicole has done basically the same thing with the same ball all day and was wire-to-wire leader and now has a chance at a title. When was the last time you did the same thing for 9 games in a row, Greg, and actually yielded good results?
It would have been high school.
Oh, you actually have an opportunity, like
I've
real
actually
story?
done that.
Wow.
Where I've gone wire to wire. Yeah. Back when I was good.
Entries are open, folks. Don't forget. We're telling good stories, but don't forget.
Get that
Mark's in.
red submit entry. Get that Brunswick ball. And ironically, the time I did that was with a Brunswick ball.
Oh.
It was on a cheetah pattern.
Tell me it was an old Anaconda.
No, but it was one that the Anaconda replaced. It was the Absolute Inferno.
Oh, yeah, I remember that ball.
Love that ball. The Anaconda didn't do the same thing for me, even though it was supposed to be very similar. I believe it was Anaconda.
Nicole is testing those limits. We've got 8 more seconds left.
Get your
giveaway.
entries in.
Here we go. Here we go. Who do we got? Kreber 1228?
That's it.
Kreber 1228.
Congratulations.
You won a Brunswick bowling ball of choice.
Real question is, what would you choose?
Me?
Yeah. what
Right
would you
now?
choose? Yeah.
The Vaporize.
Vaporize.
Yeah.
That's a good name for a ball.
It is. Yeah, I definitely, and they got the Mesmerize to go with it. They're,
So we're starting here, right?
are we firing up?
I think.
Oh, that's right, because the practice goes by so much faster. Look at us.
Yeah,
Look at us.
we're-
I mean, we also timed our giveaway perfectly. Look at us.
We did.
Carleen Beyer is going to fire us off. That means Nicole's going to finish first on the left lane to finish our final match here. We're going to make sure we get our scores rolling the right way. Oh, roll them all, Carl. Yowza. How many pins are on the deck after this hit? Oh, it just barely tickles the head pin, knocks the 2-8 sideways. Hey, if they're on their side, it counts as 10. Let's see how Nicole responds here. First shot of the finals. Wire-to-wire leader. Can she get one more? Posts her shot, feeds it to the spot. Goodbye 10 pin. Great effort there. Now, I did ask Nicole during the break if she was a Dolphins fan because of her jersey. And according to her, it's just about the colors. She had a pair of shoes that matched. And that's why the jersey is what it is. So that makes me like it even more. Let's see if she can get an opening double here. She got around that one a little bit, but that's just right. A great effort out of Nicole Wilson, starting with an opening double. Attempt to get our scores to flip over here. Just being a little pokey today. But hey, it's all strikes thus far. That math is easy. Carleen Beyer looking for 2 in a row. Got that one out a little bit extra, it looked like, and wasn't quite enough to get back up the hill. But the day has not been won with 7-baggers. It has been won with shots like this, filling frames. As Carleen goes for the 10-pin, not quite. So now she needs this next one, because you don't want to give a wire-to-wire leader some breathing room. Hit that reset button. Just worry about the next one. Carleen's definitely got the shape on the lane to make it happen. Oh, looked a little bit early on her. All right. 3, 6, 9, 10. Definitely a challenging spare, to say the least. I don't know if anyone signed my petition yet on declaring the 3, 6, 9, 10 a split, even though it's technically a makeable. And takes the 2 off, so Carleen goes open, open, and Nicole's on an opening double. So that is a big gap to start, but we are only 2.5 frames deep with our scoring Oh, there we go. There we go. Finally flipped over for you guys. Love it. Love it. Here we go. That means I don't have to do bowling math. Nicole Wilson. 2 in a row. Looking for a 3-bagger. Not quite right enough. 3-6-10. Again, a challenging spare, but not impossible. Woo! All right, we've got Nicole with a double and a spare. Carlene with the first one. That rolled a 2-8 and a whiff 10 and a chopped 3-6-9-10. So advantage Nicole with 7 frames to go here in our final match. At the arrows. That is left, and that is Brooklyn. Well, bowling karma is quick.
Yep.
Levels off real fast.
You can't take it back.
Yeah, the ball will return, but the pins will continue to stay on their side.
So
10 is 10. So Carlene needs she needs to take a big old deep breath here.
I think so. Yeah, reset.
Yes.
Kind of did that. She kind of walked off, came back.
Just remember what you did last match with authority.
Yeah, be confident.
So she got that one to the right spot and slaps the 10 out.
Good shot.
We might be, I think we're a year away of potentially seeing a sibling rivalry on the PWBA tour between Carlene and Bristol. Bristol did bowl the Queens. I don't remember where she finished, but I believe it was just barely above Carlene, so like at-home bragging rights type thing. But I tell you what, Carlene puts up this one and a few more, brings home that piece of glass that's over there. Bragging rights shift the other way.
No doubt.
It's got to go. Oh, it's got to go. Oh, short pin.
That would have been epic.
Oh, man.
That would have been just a great double to bounce back after a pair opens.
Well,
We really, I mean, I wouldn't say got her back in the match, but it would have.
it helped.
It would have helped.
That's for sure. No, she's
Cover this up and.
this honestly. I know it's a makeable, right? It's just a single pin, but after whiffing one, now it's like you
in your head.
just have to middle it. If you middle this one, you got a shot. She absolutely does.
Good shot.
See? It's all right.
Might
All
need a
right.
little help here, though.
Oh, yeah.
Nicole Wilson has just been kind of just on it.
Carlene's maximum score, I believe, is 236. Just for those keeping track at home. But Nicole, with a strike here, can keep 277 in play. Is that going to hold? She almost snowplowed
Oh my
another
God.
one. All right.
Is that the 6-pin that pushed back into the 10?
I'm not 100% sure, but I know the 10 is standing. And that's a really good 9.
Yes.
That was a very good 9.
She's going to take that all day.
Yeah. And a great cover there. Probably something to be said about when your strike ball crosses at the arrows the same as your spare ball does with 10 pins. It's a little more natural.
That is true.
It's a good feeling.
Same line all day.
It's good stuff. All right, halfway home, 5 frames left. 1 title remains in the balance. My name's Ben Glasscock. I'm in the booth with Greg Peasel, We're here at the Ashwaubenon Bowling Alley for the PWBA Green Bay Regional wire-to-wire leader. Nicole Wilson crumbles him.
Get it.
Look at this follow-through. Look at this follow-through. Just that Stu Williams style,
Yeah, it's
open hand, but it's like flat.
Just rips through it.
Yeah. If the pins are going sideways, they're typically hitting each other. Not always, most of the time.
I mean,
All right, big shot here for Carlene. We're getting close to must-strike territory for her.
good shot.
You know, last match when she rung a 10-pin, or maybe it was this match, and I'm like, it's okay. It was last match. Like, you got a good shape.
Yep.
That one is not the same as that. Like, that 10-pin is like, right? Like, now you just like grit your teeth a little bit.
Yep.
It's like, I really did it. Like, I threw the shot, not participating.
Yeah, it's never great when the pins don't cooperate.
No. But if she was gonna have a miss, or a non-strike, I should say, that was the one. Now we are definitely
She needs
the
these
10
moves. Yep.
straight back.
Yep.
There's no pending an implosion, which I don't even like to say, honestly.
Don't even want to put that in the universe. Don't want to do
Right.
that. Yeah. Oh no.
That was hit so hard, the machine was convinced that it was a strike and just got rid of it. That was aced.
She rolled that one. It was confident. Ball just goes right by it. Man.
The sixth, I don't even know what pin tried to hit it forward, but I do know that that's brutal. Brutal.
Must have knocked it over.
No, it's the sweep got it because the machine didn't see it. It was wobbling that much.
That's why.
Yep.
That's when you knew you threw it too good.
Yeah. Yeah, the machine was convinced that you had won. But it turns out there was still one. So, I mean, props to Carlene. She threw the shot she had to throw. We're going to have to fix the score as well. Or if we already, we did already. Just have to keep an eye on that on Lane Talk.
Hopefully should update.
Yeah. That's not a troubleshoot I've done yet. So, great spare there. So, now Nicole holds the entire tournament in her hands.
Wire to wire.
Wire to wire. That is the story of her day. Can she get her second double of the match? Cole Wilson feeds it to the spot.
Yep.
Flushes 10. Yeah, now she's probably to that point of, all right, just keep the swing loose. A loose swing makes for a good release, and a good release makes for at least 9 most of the time.
That's it. Yeah.
That's really it.
That's it.
Like, just throw the ball well.
It's like every the higher seeds, when they've gotten to their first matches, they just look really comfortable. And the roles have flipped to the higher seed here. She just looks comfortable.
She's also had a great look for 9 games straight.
That helps.
On a very difficult oil pattern. That one's left. Is that gonna... All right, leaves a makeable. So Carlene needs to get them all to get to 204.
Good cover. Stay
For a
clean.
second there, I thought it might drift past, but it will not. And that's going to put Nicole into, she's pacing 215. So it's not over, weirdly enough.
Not by a long shot, really. I mean, if she strikes out,
Yeah.
it could happen.
Carlene
mean,
needs,
but
I mean, there's no options anymore.
yeah, she needs them all.
Needs them all, but she just proved that she can get her ball to go through the pins in an aggressive way, and let's see if she can do it again here. She threw that so good and tried to 9-pin again. But hey, got 10.
Great shot here.
8 board down lane and just a little high flush. Moonwalk 9-pin straight back off the deck.
I like the reaction.
A little reaction at the end there. I'm going to have to talk through a smile here for a little bit.
She's like,
yeah.
I threw the exact same shot the last one.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said to herself. As the guy who shot her mic'd up, I guarantee you that is exactly what she said to herself.
Yep.
All right, Carlene, give yourself a chance here. 10 straight back.
Another great shot.
Phenomenal shot. I think she moved one left, threw it a touch slower, and just let it shape, and just dynamite. Right on the ankle, 12 board, down to about
She's
6.
nutted these last like 4, I feel like, just like that.
Yeah. But Nicole Wilson can finish this one. All she's got to do is get past 204. That's a couple filled frames away. In the Miami Dolphin teal and orange. Can she get all 10 here? No, 2, 4, 8. Not a gimme.
Not at all.
Not, especially on this pattern. Just because of how the hook spot's developed, but left of the hook spot is really flat.
Yep.
And you don't necessarily know what you're going to get. So she's got to throw a good shot here. I'm sure it's not the first time she's had to run at this today, but no doubts it's there. Wow. Just, that was almost too casual. She made that absolutely no big deal.
I feel like, guys, I got this.
She did. She definitely had that one. So that puts her pace down to 212, but that's still 8 more than Carlene Byers' max. So a filled frame here will win Nicole Wilson the PWBA Green Bay Regional.
And a trip to Orlando. Or at least an invitation, I should say. Good,
There it is.
Good shot.
There it is. For the win.
This just rips it.
Right over 17, feeding it to 8. That's the look she's had all day, and whammo. Nicole Wilson is going to bring home the title here at the Ashwaubenon Bowling Alley. Just got to stay behind the line. Our wire-to-wire qualifying leader. 8 games on top. That's
not going to matter.
Yeah, no, we're good. We have surpassed 204.
She's in the clear.
Nicole Wilson is going to be our champion.
Yep.
Can she make the 2-4-8-10 just for good measure?
Oh, almost got the kick.
Almost. We'll let Carlene finish up here. And then I'm going to kick you out after she goes and gets that trophy, because I want to learn a little bit more about Nicole Wilson.
I like that. We'll go get her. Put her in the booth.
Yes, sir. Love to see Carlene just put 10 up, 10 down, or run a flush Brooklyn. I mean, they all fell over.
They did.
They did.
She needed a break like that a little sooner.
Yeah.
Would have made this really close.
Yeah, I mean, if that 9-pin stand or doesn't stand, and yeah, because she went wrap 10, stuff 9.
Yep.
I mean, this is Carlene probably wins if those two carry, because that was right before her double.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That is crazy.
Yep. Bowling is a mean game, but we still show up.
Every time.
And you know what? Carlene's still going to walk out of here with $700, which is great. Again, great Saturday afternoon at the lanes.
Nice little Saturday.
Another show under her belt. Just keeps working her way towards that one. One of these days, it's hard to break that seal. You know, so many players that have talked about it so much. Carlene's going to finish up there with 189. Great bowling by her all day. We gotta give Nicole a trophy. She wants to take her bowling balls and get out of it. She's like, give me that check. I'm out of here.
Going to the casino.
But you know what else we're gonna do is we're gonna get Matt Orvis down there to hand her her new trophy.
That's awesome.
What a beautiful trophy. I love it. Congratulations to Nicole Wilson, PWBA Green Bay Regional Champion.
Wire-to-wire winner. 276 start and just went on from there.
All right, Mr. Peasel, go get us a champion. I want to talk to Nicole. Oh, here we go. Damon's got some questions for her.
Where does this rank in your career as far as victories go?
This is my first year bowling in 3 years, so this is my first big tournament, actually.
Okay, well that's amazing. And then secondly, are you aware that you've secured a spot in the season-ending regional showdown in Orlando? It's a guaranteed paycheck. Are you aware of that?
That's awesome.
Congratulations. And keep in mind, should you go there and should you win, and you want to become a member, we'll pay for your entry fees next season. So a little more on top there. One more round of applause for the great.
Thank you, Damon Sirocco. Hopefully you guys could catch some of that. What a professional he is. Nicole's gonna get her picture taken here a couple times. And we're gonna hang out. If you guys want to hang out with us, we are gonna work to get Nicole in the booth here. She said it's her first big time tournament, and boy, did that ever work out okay. So we're gonna get her over here and learn a little bit about Nicole.
Yeah, a few more pictures here, and then we're going to have your champion join you in the booth here for some questions.
That's a great looking trophy, Greg. I love that. I just love it.
Beautiful.
Classy. And she's probably thinking, where else do I got to hold this thing? That's awesome. Get that friend picture going too. The old trophy selfie. Loving it.
Oh, yeah. Nice. A few more?
No. We gotta make sure we didn't miss that one. That's an important one. Photog's gotta make sure. Oh, another friend picture. And at this point, calling the play-by-play of taking pictures is probably getting really tired, so.
I like this one. It's going to be a new profile picture and a good one. All right, we'll go get her. We'll go get her.
Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out. It has been a wonderful day here in Green Bay at the Ashwaubenon Bowling Alley. We got our winner coming on over. And we're going to learn a little bit about our champion. All right, here she comes. Please have a seat. Nicole,
Hello, hello.
how you doing?
I'm good.
You're doing great.
A little bit.
Tell me about your day, Nicole. What was working so darn well for you?
That attention star, I gotta say.
That thing looked great for you the whole time.
Yeah, I haven't changed balls all day.
Did you move your feet all day? It looked like
Just
maybe at
that.
the end of qualifying you were trying to get a little bit more behind it and like squeeze it a little bit more towards the pocket. But yeah, you had a game plan from shot number 1. Did you know you were going to end up doing that like during practice, or was it just where the line was once competition started?
Just once competition started out, I felt it. I adjusted my arm a little bit.
Sure.
And I just tried to make good shots.
And you did. At least you did enough to be a wire-to-wire winner. I don't know if you knew that, but you never lost the 1 seed.
Oh, wow.
8 games, and then you win the title match. That's a wire-to-wire win. You said this was your first big tournament ever?
I've done some regional events earlier this year.
Oh, okay.
So this was my first year bowling in 3 years. I took a break and came back, and I wanted to just travel.
Okay. All right. And did you bowl collegiately?
I did not.
Okay. All right. So you just love the game.
I do.
All right. All right. Now you get to go to Florida to bowl some more.
Yeah.
You were unaware that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool benefit.
Yeah.
For sure. That's a premier event for sure. So, congratulations.
Thank you.
Anybody you want to say thank you to?
Oh, a couple people.
Let's hit it.
Oh, I want to thank my wife first of all. She's a huge supporter.
Thank you to Nicole's wife.
My mom and Maria.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. I love it. Now, what's the next thing you're bowling?
Just the next regional.
You're going to Cleveland?
Yeah, next.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, everybody look out. Nicole's on her way.
Trying.
Head to Cleveland. She's headed to Florida, too. Congratulations to you. I will let you get out of here and celebrate your day. Enjoy that wonderful piece of hardware you've got over there and that fat check that's coming your way, too. So congratulations again, Nicole. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, folks. This has been Ben Glasscock with Greg Peasel. A presentation from Bowl TV. We got some folks we got to say thank you to. Of course, the Bowling Proprietors Association of America and the BPAA Board, the United States Bowling Congress and the USBC Board, the PWBA, Kegel, the official lane maintenance partner of the USBC, the competitors. I mean, what an amazing day. What an amazing day of bowling. So many great shots. Thank you all so much for coming out and grinding with us. Thank you to the Bowl TV community, all our great fans of bowling, and honestly, from all of us at Bowl TV, from Damon Sirocco, Greg Peasel, and myself, everybody at home, Chase Coffin for helping us along the way, all our gold partners, and everybody else that made this happen. My name is Ben Glasscock. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Have a great rest of your day, and remember, on Bowl TV, bowling lives here.